Good morning, everyone. My name is Blessah. Happy Superfood Saturday. I would like to start this presentation and share with you about our ultimate lifestyle transformation with Purium. We offer pure and premium foods. That's where the word Purium comes from. And we're going to go over the superfoods and the benefits, the importance of gut health and gut repair, the lifestyle support that we offer, the recommended foods that we have, um, the detoxification, and the supportive practices. Ah, see. So, as you may know, we are facing a nutrition crisis, especially here in this country, but really the world over. And we're the most overfed and undernourished society in history. The standard American diet, or the acronym SAD, is packed with overly processed and harmful ingredients, while modern farming practices are laden with pesticides and depleting and poisoning our soil. So this combination has led to a rising health issues such as cancer, autoimmune disorders, diabetes, autism, and digestive problems, and more. The list goes on and on. And so we are actually really, really proud to offer a solution. And we're committed to transforming this sad American diet by replacing nutrient-depleted foods with organic, plant-based superfoods that are grown using regenerative farming practices. And they're practices that restore the soil health, they support personal well-being, and promote ecological sustainability. So by choosing these nutrient-rich foods, you are going to be investing in vibrant health for you and contributing to a cleaner, healthier planet. Our mission is to provide holistic, affordable, and convenient solutions to address the nutrition crisis, creating lasting change that benefits future generations. So what makes Purium Superfoods so unique? We are really proud to offer plastic-free and compostable packaging since 2023. So we've saved over 300,000 pounds of plastic from going into the landfill. We support and utilize regenerative farming practices. We are beyond organic and non-GMO ingredients. Our food is all grown in nutrient-dense soil, and then it's dehydrated at the source at low temperatures. And we have an eco-friendly shipping process. This is an online farm to family business. And we have a purity and potency commitment, and we have a mission to also end human suffering here on the planet. So we are of course, organic, non-GMO, vegan, kosher. We have a 10-point quality commitment. So we are supporting and utilizing certified organic farmers, regenerative farming practices, as I had mentioned. These are synergistically combined formulas. We have over 70 formulas, and so everything is synergistic. You can mix and match and make new flavor combinations yourself at home, which is really fun. We have an on-site microbiology department, ingredient identification testing, an allergen program, and gluten testing. And we are certified kosher. We work with Quality Assurance International, and as I said, certified organic, GMP, FDA registered facility, and we offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. We stand on our products and this solution so much that if for any reason you were not satisfied with what you were getting, we would happily give you your money back. Although I don't really have anybody who ever utilizes that because people love the superfoods so much. And then the purity is that we have no artificial colors, no artificial flavors or sweeteners, no synthetic vitamins, no binders, no fillers, no GMOs, no pesticides, no herbicides, no irradiated ingredients. And of course, as I said, we have this plastic-free packaging that you can compost at home. So what is the ULT? The ULT is our ultimate lifestyle transformation. This is going to help you to decrease inflammation, increase energy levels, nourish body at a cellular level, activate detoxification, support your immune response, reduce unhealthy fat, build lean muscle, eliminate toxic glyphosate, regenerate the microbiome, kill parasites, improve digestion and elimination, reduce bloating, enhance deep sleep, and improve mood, focus, and function. I love all of these things. And so when you change your diet, you can transform your life. And we say that, the quality of the food that we eat is the quality of the life that we lead. And so on this ULT, you're going to be replacing 2 meals a day with the superfoods. It's about $13 a day. It's a really simple daily schedule. It's easy on the go nutrition. It's going to support your body and your mind, and it's convenient for all lifestyles. It's the healthiest fast food available. And I love it. I travel all over the world with these products, and it really supports me in my busy lifestyle on the go. So here's a little bit about the Power Shake. The Power Shake is our green drink, and this is going to help you to fuel your body with delicious, nutrient-dense, alkalizing greens and healthy fats. So the Power Shake nourishes, energizes, and supports gentle detoxification with organic superfoods. So this is going to give your body a deep cellular nourishment. This is an Ayurvedic formulation. We utilize organic and living food ingredients to support healthy blood glucose levels. So it actually is going to stabilize the blood sugar, create like a buffer for the blood sugar, reduce cravings and satisfy hunger, detoxify your cells with proteins and greens and the micro and macronutrients. So there's 16 powerful phytonutrients in this formula, and you can see them listed there on the right, everything that is in this drink. And this is what is kind of the staple as the meal replacement in this program. So when you combine the Power Shake with the super aminos, which I'll go over, you have the nutritional value of a full and complete meal. And we have the appleberry flavor, which is really delicious as well. So here are the Super Amino 23s. And this is the high protein supplement that fuels your body without causing waste or buildup and delivers a clean, efficient nutrition. These tablets are 100% pre-digested vegan protein that are designed to build lean muscle and burn fat while supporting healthy cholesterol and blood glucose levels. So they're cold pressed for maximum absorption, and they enter the bloodstream within 23 minutes and contain no animal byproducts. They are featured in the physician desk's reference. These superior amino acids convert into usable protein and help to increase energy and build muscle. So I said they're going to build lean muscle, burn fat, tighten skin and elasticity of the skin, enhance mental function, mental clarity and acuity, prevent muscle atrophy during fasting, and improve mental function. They're non-soy, non-GMO, and they put the body in an anabolic state. These are also really wonderful for people who are having a more difficult time processing proteins, because this doesn't put a load on the kidney, on the kidneys and on the liver in order to get those aminos, those building blocks of life into your body and into your muscles. The apothecary is our tart cherry beverage, and it's rich in antioxidants and phytonutrients. This is an anti-aging superfruit that combats free radicals, supports healthy joint function, and promotes a restful sleep. Cherries are the only fruit that naturally contain melatonin. So this is going to also help your body's ability for its naturally occurring melatonin. And the cherry juice also scavenges free radicals, and it's crucial for reducing oxidative stress, while restorative sleep is key to cellular regeneration and healing. So the apothecary you have at night, 2 tablespoons, and it's going to promote deep sleep, support natural pineal gland function, balance circadian rhythms, support healthy glowing skin, balance blood pH, reduce uric acid, and assist the kidneys in the detoxification process at night while you're sleeping. It's really high in iron and vitamin C. It's not from a concentrate. It's unpasteurized, pure tart cherry juice. And this is a non-addictive melatonin. So it's different than any melatonin that you might have been taking over the counter. The ultimate lifestyle transformation is going to come with the Super Cleansar, which is the parasite cleanse. And this is a gentle herbal formula that supports detoxification and colon cleansing while improving bowel function and aiding peristalsis. So you can see the ingredients there. And in today's world, it is imperative to perform parasite cleanses regularly. Parasites wreak havoc on all body systems and emotions. They can enter our bodies through contaminated food, water, travel, or even direct contact with animals and surfaces. Left unchecked, parasites can compromise immune function, disrupt digestion, and contribute to chronic fatigue, inflammation, and mood disorders. Regular cleansing helps eliminate these harmful invaders, supporting overall health and vitality. So we recommend a parasite cleanse 2 to 3 times a year, and you'll have enough in the first package of your Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation to do the first round, which is 10 days on, and then you do 20 days of rest from the parasite cleanse, and then another 10 days on. And that just comes in the first package. And so once again, it will support removal of parasites, harmful bacteria, fungi, and molds in the body, and promotes healthy bowel function and elimination, and it also soothes the colon. And then we have Biomedic, which is the star of the show. And the problem is that GMOs and pesticides are becoming nearly impossible to avoid, with glyphosate, which is a toxic herbicide, at the forefront of the concern. It contaminates our water, soil, and everyday foods like grains, vegetables, and fruits. It can't be washed off or cooked off or scrubbed off, and it destroys beneficial gut bacteria. The World Health Organization has classified glyphosate as a carcinogen. Glyphosate is a major contributor to autoimmune and chronic illnesses in today's society. So you have 2 capsules, one in the morning and one at night, and the Biomedic has been proven in 6 weeks to remove glyphosate from the body by 74.5%. So this is the only formula actually that is known on the market that actually is proven to do this. So it's going to support gut health with this scientifically proven product by removing toxins and restoring the microbiome both safely and effectively. As I said, this formula is certified as a glyphosate detox solution by the Detox Project. It's going to detoxify and remove glyphosate, improve digestion, decrease bloating, regenerate the gut microbiome, support immunity, reduce CRP levels, which is a marker for inflammation and disease. And it protects mothers and babies during pregnancy and breastfeeding as well from glyphosate. So here is what the ULT looks like all together and the schedule that actually comes in the first pack. So you can see what exactly it is that you're taking morning, noon, and night, starting the day with 5 tablets of the super aminos and a biomedic and your power shake. And then the super cleanser you're going to do during days 11 and 20 of that first month. Then for midday, you would have more super aminos and another power shake. And then in the evening, you would have your healthy dinner or lunch. And then at night, you'd have your super cleanser, the biomedic, and apothecary before bed. The power of consistency. Transforming outdated habits, patterns, and belief systems can be challenging. It is the key to unlocking your fullest potential. Research shows it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit, with some taking longer to fully take root. By committing to 30, 60, or 90 days of intentional change, you can rewire your brain to form new neural pathways that can reshape your identity and reality. Just as toxins accumulate in the body over time, detoxification and regeneration require patience and consistency. Healing is a layered and nonlinear process. Every step you take moves you closer to a healthier, more vibrant life, lowering the risk of disease, enhancing your overall well-being. Embrace this journey with grace and determination, knowing that your commitment will lead to profound transformation and empowerment. So what we offer actually is a 90-day transformation that goes in 30-day increments, and that will actually get you onto a core 4, which is our maintenance program. And here we have some about the gut-brain connection. You can see that they even look similar. And the gut and the brain actually were created at the same time, and then they separate as the spine develops in the womb and the fetus. So the gut is actually what is informing the brain most of the time. And so when we actually focus on our gut health, we get a tremendous amount of benefit in our brain function as well. Symptoms of a compromised microbiome. The microbiome is commonly referred to as the gut or the second brain. It's arguably one of the most crucial aspects of our health, and it's responsible for 80% of our immune response and vital for hormone production. A healthy microbiome is essential for overall well-being. So when it's compromised, our systems struggle to function optimally, leading to declines in health of body, mind, and spirit. Issues like energy levels, weight management, digestion, and mental clarity can all be linked to the condition of your microbiome, underscoring its central role in maintaining balance and health. So here are some of the issues that people experience: digestive issues, bloating, hormonal imbalance, inflammation, food intolerances, autoimmune conditions, weight gain or loss, frequent infections, brain fog, low energy levels, nervous system dysregulation, sleep issues, anxiety and depression, headaches, joint pain, nutrient deficiencies, cravings for sugar, low libido, skin issues, mood swings, bad breath, and the list unfortunately goes on. Deep nourishment versus depletion. Focus on nourishment by replacing processed foods with whole living foods that align with your lifestyle and needs. This transformation is not about deprivation or feeling hungry, but about saturating ourselves with an abundance of nutrition. Food cravings often signal a need for nutrients or balance, and healthier alternatives are always available. By choosing nourishing options and incorporating these superfoods, your body will become more alkalized, naturally reducing cravings for unhealthy foods. While changing habits requires conscious effort at first, consistency will make them second nature. The more you commit to these changes, the greater the long-term benefits in energy, mood, and vitality. So here are some of the foods that can be recommended. And what I love about this program is that we don't have to make a lot of changes right away. We can start incorporating the superfoods and getting these two shakes at least into our body a day, and then be able to make better choices. And it becomes much more easy because we're not hungry all the time. We're not actually starving. As we said in the beginning, we're literally overfed and undernourished. So our bodies are seeking more nourishment, which is why we continue to eat, even maybe when we feel full. Our belly is full, but our cells actually have not been nourished. So this is a list of all kinds of wonderful foods that can be really helpful. This is not a diet, as we said, so the list of foods to eat is really extensive and really lovely, and I've loved this part of the program as well. And these are the things that we would want to avoid, like refined sugars, carbs, wheat and gluten, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, seed oils and processed oils, processed foods, pork and red meat, fried foods, artificial sweeteners, and we would be wanting to limit high sodium foods. So there can be some mild detox reactions, slight headaches, maybe some gas or bloating, more frequent bowel movements, loose stools, maybe feeling more tired, um, like you might be coming down with something, an earlier menstruation, nausea, decreased appetite. Sometimes some skin rashes or outbreaks can occur. Mood swings, improved energy and clarity will come after the initial detox. So the detox can last maybe 1 to 3 days, not generally something that um, you know need to be concerned about. But you can sometimes have some mild reactions as the body starts to flush these toxins out of the system. So here are some things that you can do during the detox to actually really be benefiting yourself, like drinking mineral-rich water, having lemon water, doing dry brushing, spending time in nature and grounding, gentle exercising, rebounding, saunas, which I love, hot and cold water therapies, Epsom salt baths, vocal expressions, detox teas, liver support teas, elimination support, nervous system, deep breathing and meditation, colonics or enemas, extra rest, nervous system regulation practices, self massage, professional massage, castor oil packs, and journaling. So these are all, lovely augments that you can do during the detox process to really help yourself and be feeling better quite quickly. These statements have not been approved by the FDA. This information is not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure any disease. This information is educational purposes only. It is your personal responsibility to talk with your doctor, physician, and primary care provider before trying any new foods or herbs. The described ULT is not recommended during pregnancy or breastfeeding. Uh, Detoxification and super cleanse are not recommended during that time for a woman. So it's talking about uh, oh, so it's talking specifically about breastfeeding and using the super cleanser. But we do actually have many women who are pregnant and breastfeeding utilizing these products with great success. It's really quite helpful. So thank you all for joining us for the presentation. And now I will open it up for any questions that you might have, specific concerns, and we can just use the rest of the time here to dive in a little bit deeper.
Hi, Lisa. I'm Sandra. I'm 82 years old. I have a number of health issues that I'm dealing with right now. I have had my gallbladder removed quite some time ago. I have a hiatal hernia. I have Barrett's esophagus, and my digestion got so bad recently. The constipation was so terrible. I was ending up in the ER. And so I'm trying to incorporate the kinds of foods you're talking about, lots of vegetables and fruit. I'm staying away from gluten, um, dairy, and I'm going to see a gastroenterologist this next week. So I'm interested in your program. I'm not quite sure if I'm ready to embark on that right away. So any information or any suggestions you have, I would like to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us and introducing yourself. And yeah, just sharing a little bit about your journey and what without a gallbladder, it makes digesting food more challenging, right?
Right.
Yeah, and particularly proteins and even vegetables can be challenging. And so, I think that what I would recommend is to not do a parasite cleanse necessarily. You could skip that part. And we actually have a customizable ultimate lifestyle transformation where you can swap out the parasite cleanse for cracked cell chlorella. And cracked cell chlorella is a powerful blood builder. And it's a heavy metal detox, but it's actually really gentle and provides a lot of energy. And so you don't have to change any of your food. You don't need to change any of your habits, which with the parasite cleanse, you might want to be we tighten up our food a little bit, right? Um, but it sounds like you're already, having to really watch what you're eating and being cautious and careful with what you have going on, and then especially with your digestion as well. So what I can say is that these products are so supportive, especially when we're dealing with these digestive issues and are having a compromised system due to not having the full function of our organs. I also I have an umbilical hernia. I have three of them, and I've had surgery multiple times on those hernias. And what I have noticed with my hernias is that with inflammation, they get really exacerbated. So, what this program is designed to do is reduce inflammation. And in 6 weeks, that the marker for inflammation in the body is going to be reduced by 75%, which is huge. And so, when my body is not inflamed, my hernia is not inflamed, and it doesn't give me so much problems. Right? I can function. I don't feel like I'm having these issues. I have diastasis from having two children, and so the muscles in my belly never came back together, which happens for many of us who have children. So keeping inflammation down, keeping inflammation at bay has been massively helpful for me, and also because I have injuries. I've had surgeries. I've had 5 different surgeries, a C-section, and then I was having a really impossible time digesting food. So getting this liquid nutrition, um, even the super aminos, which are a tablet, can be blended up into your power shake. So the ULT comes with a blender in the first month. So you get a little USB blender, and you can throw your super aminos right in there so you don't have to be swallowing so many tablets if that's something that's interesting to you. But to have a protein source that actually bypasses your digestive system so it doesn't have to be processed by your gallbladder, your pancreas, your kidneys, your liver, and to have a protein source that actually goes right into your bloodstream is so beneficial. These actually were developed 28 years ago by an Italian doctor, Dr. Luca, and they were developed for people who had muscle wasting disease, who had cancer, who had stomach cancers, and were in hospital and couldn't process proteins. So, being able to have something that actually burns fat and builds muscle without putting any kind of a load on your digestive system and on your already compromised, organs that are a part of that digestion is massively beneficial. And so, that would be my encouragement to you is not to wait. And generally you could talk to your doctors about it, but because these formulas are food, they're whole foods and synergistically combine, they don't they don't contraindicate with most things, with medications that you might be on. Of course, we could dive down a little bit deeper into that, but because it's food, you're getting your greens, your proteins, gut repair, and then the fruits in the tart cherry. There's so much fruit in that tart cherry. It's actually a full day's servings worth of fruit. And we highly encourage you to eat more fruit and eat more veggies and things like that. But, in my case, when I first came into this program, I was so sick, I couldn't process vegetables. I couldn't process fruits. I couldn't process meat. There was nothing I could eat without having severe digestive problems, issues, like the whole range of digestive issues, every kind of unpleasant symptom you can think of, I had with eating. And now I can say I don't suffer from those. And if I eat anything outside of the realm of what I would normally eat, let's say I go to a restaurant or something like this, I have a functional foundation for my nutrition that I can return to. That night with my apothecary, I can take a biomedic, I can get up in the morning and have my power shake, and I'm just right back to where I was, feeling good in my body, feeling light, energized, sleeping deeply, not feeling inflamed. I don't wake up in pain anymore. I have had shoulder surgeries. I've broken my wrist. I had symptoms of arthritis and couldn't use my hands. And I don't suffer from that any longer since reducing inflammation in my body. So I always encourage people, we also have a 60-day money back guarantee. So if for any reason it didn't work out for you, we can do that refund for you and exchange it. And I don't know anybody else who offers that kind of a refund. So even on a 30-day program, if you were in your 6th or 7th week of your second month and you decided it wasn't working for you, we could get your money back. So really making that investment in yourself and in your health is, we've seen hundreds and hundreds of testimonies of people who have incredible results. Melody, who you're sitting with, she's had incredible results from being on this program. Do you have any questions about any of that?
She says, not right now, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
I saw Amrita's hand was up for a little while. Amrita, did you have a question?
Yes, I did. Thank you. Wanted to ask more about the dark berry protein for like anti-aging and collagen support. Have you guys, excuse me, tried it, and what's impact did you have seen with it?
Yeah, we love the dark berry. And the dark berry, you can customize your pack. So you can do two power shakes and two dark berries. Or sometimes I have people just do all the power shake and then add in also two dark berry proteins as well. And then that way you're getting 90 servings of shake. So you can have two green shakes, or you can also blend them together. So you can do half and half and do power shake and dark berry. We call that berry berry. And it's a delicious protein. I love our protein powders. Um, and I like having that protein option. There is 7 grams of protein in the power shake. But I think there's about 18, I want to say, in the dark berry. So you do get some protein in the power shake, and when you combine it with the super aminos, then you're getting even more protein as well. And I actually have been using the dark berry and then the Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails as well. And that's a combination you can do together. You can actually purchase a pack that has two dark berry and the Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails. And that's our collagen support pack. And what's lovely about it is that it's not collagen, actually. So our body actually doesn't produce collagen like that. So you can't eat collagen and then your body makes collagen. Our body has to be able to make it. So this formula that's in the dark berry is a formula that allows your body's own natural ability to make collagen to occur. And of course, as we age, we know our collagen decreases, our body's ability to create collagen. Um, I went to the hair salon a couple of months ago, and I had all of these baby hairs. I thought my hair was breaking, and I had all of these baby hairs. And I asked the stylist, I said, "Oh, I have all of this breakage." And she said, "No, that's not breakage. That's all new growth." And she said, "What have you been doing in the last couple of months?" And I've been really consistent with my dark berry and also with the Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails. And I love the joint flex as well. So anything that increases this connective tissue, right, is going to be really beneficial for us. I actually made myself sick, I believe, when I got sick, 3.5 years ago, that I kind of got pushed over the edge by taking high amounts of collagen. And a lot of these powders, collagen, green powders, proteins, and things like that are on the market that you get over the counter at the grocery store or the health food store, they're actually full of chemicals, pesticides, and all kinds of weird ingredients. So that was actually, I was training for a yoga teacher training. And I think I just pushed my body over the edge by giving it all of these other products. So I love the dark berry. It tastes delicious. The kids like it. It's like a kind of like a strawberry, vanilla strawberry shake, but it's got mushroom blends in there. It has over 30 ingredients with the mushrooms and all of the different berries. And and herbs as well. Did you have any other questions about it, Amrita?
Thank you about that. I'm just looking at the product as well. I appreciate the information on there. In regards to the aloe vera concentrate, would you be able to tell more about its beneficial for
Yeah,
this? Sorry.
yeah. Aloe has so many incredible benefits, right? Especially for the digestion. And we have the Aloe Digest, which is in a drink, a really delicious drink. And you can blend that up with cocoa hydrate. It's in our juice bar in a bag, which I love and I always recommend to people as well. So you have juices that you can make on the go. You've got carrot juice, the Aloe Digest, the green spectrum, which is really yummy. I love to put that into my power shake. The Can't Beat This, which has a source of caffeine. It has yerba mate and coffee berry in it. So that's our pre-workout. Um, And then it also has biofruit, which I love. That's what I'm having this morning. I'm having biofruit and aloe digest. Um, the concentrate that you're talking about, oh, and that has the carrot juice plus too. But the concentrate that you're talking about, you can put into any of your drinks as well. So if you're someone who's needing extra support with your digestion, then you can be adding in that aloe, which I did at the beginning of my journey. I was adding in extra aloe to everything that I was doing because my digestion, my gut was just so destroyed. And I just really couldn't process anything. Now I really don't require it that much, so I have it sometimes. It looks like Naiva popped on. Maybe she has some things she could share about aloe as well and the benefits of that.
Absolutely. I love the presentation. Great job, Blessah, and great questions as well. The aloe digest, or the aloe concentrate, excuse me, is really great because it's 40 times concentrated. So it's super, super concentrated. All you need is a few drops, and you actually don't need to take it every day. What it does is it actually goes and it lines your intestines so that you can absorb your nutrients better. So it's really beneficial. And you only need to take like a few drops like twice a week. Like you don't even need to take a lot. So it lasts a really long time. When I buy a bottle, it usually lasts me like 4 to 6 months, because even though I use it for my family and I put it like, I'll just put it in our lemonade for the whole family when I make homemade lemonade or different juices. I'll just put, a teaspoon of the aloe concentrate in there and nobody can taste it. It doesn't taste like anything, but then everybody's getting gut health benefits. And so, like Blessa shared about the biomedic, which is really great for removing glyphosate and other chemicals and other toxins out of your body, and it binds them and pulls them out. Aloe vera can actually help to rebuild the gut lining as well. So it has some similar things. For people that are celiac, we often will suggest that they take the aloe digest with ionic elements instead of biomedic to remove glyphosate and toxins from their gut. So the aloe concentrate itself is just aloe concentrate. It's just pure aloe. You can also use it on your skin topically. I have several people in my organization that make skincare products, and they use the aloe concentrate within some of the lotions or creams that they make for facials and different things like that. So it's really great for your skin. Like after a sunburn, I live in Hawaii, so sunburns are a thing. And often, if I need aloe and I don't have a plant fresh on hand, I'll just use a little bit of the aloe digest and I'll, pat it on my face or shoulders or wherever the sunburn is. And it really does help. So there's many uses to aloe vera. I mean, we know that Hippocrates said it was, its own medicine cabinet. And so aloe has a ton of benefits, but it's really beneficial for your digestive system and your gut and your skin. And it can help so many other things as well.
Thank you so much for that. I was thinking about putting it as a face serum. I appreciate you for touching on that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's great for your skin. Especially, I mean, I know aloe is really great just for replenishing your skin. So, if you've ever had skin issues, some people will like put it, where they've had acne scars or things like that. It can just help the new cells rebuild faster. So yeah, aloe has a ton of benefits. And yeah, aloe would be an add-on to any of the packages. So also if you want, Amrita, something that Blessa and I offer is if you need help ordering or figuring out exactly what pack would most benefit you, then Blessa can likely hop on a call. I'm headed to an event and offline for the afternoon, but I believe Blessa would be available to just hop on with you and like help you figure out what would most benefit you so that you could place an order of the things you really want and need.
Great. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Naiva. Yeah, so thank you all for joining us. Do you have some more
I see
questions?
Melody's hand is up. Yeah.
I have a question. So are you talking about the aloe digest or a different aloe product?
Yeah,
There's
Amrita
two aloe.
There's two.
Yeah, Amrita was speaking specifically about the concentrate. I could share my screen again
The
if you would.
liquid concentrate
Yeah,
and not the aloe digest. Okay.
yeah, that's what she was talking about. the
Right.
bottle.
Could you share your screen so Sandra could see? I know what you're talking about, but Sandra may not.
Just give me one moment. So yeah, it's this bottle here, 40 times aloe vera concentrated extract. And
Thank you, Blessah.
yeah, it's 1 teaspoon, which is probably just like 1 dropper full.
Yeah.
It says here, aloe vera is one of the most revered of all African herbs and has been exported to every corner of the world. Hippocrates himself called aloe the potted physician. That's cute. For its amazing healing properties, we recommend combining it with Purium's apothecary. Supports healthy immune function, may aid in healthy digestion, and may support healthy joint function as well. And here it is in this alkalizing pack as well with the aloe digest and green spectrum and ionic elements. So there's lots of different options. Like I said, we have over 70 products here. So there's a lot available. But that is why also we start with the ultimate lifestyle transformation because that's the functional foundation. So that sets up the foundation for your nutrition where you're meeting all of those needs because our body has these specific needs, right? Of the greens, the proteins, the vitamins, and the minerals. And so we need to remineralize our body. And also with the biomedic, we're restoring our gut and repairing our gut so that we can absorb all of the nutrients that our body is getting from these products that we're putting into them. And then we can start to customize. And if we have specific issues like Amrita was speaking of and wanting to use something like aloe, then we can add on to that as well. And I will just show you here too, one of my favorites things that I always like to have on hand is where did it go? The juice bar in a bag. So, this is where you get the cocoa hydrate, can't beat this, biofruit, carrot juice, green spectrum, aloe digest, and then it comes with a blender bottle and comes in a cute little bag. And so I love having this because you don't need to go to the juice bar and buy juices anymore. You don't need to buy little jars of things at the grocery store to drink. You can just make your own juice home and it's really affordable. It comes out to like $2 a juice, I think is what it is. And if you were to go to the juice bar, it's anywhere between $10 to $14 for a juice or a smoothie. And so this raw rainbow collection offers over 50 organic vegetables, fruits, and herbs. And so there's a blend for everybody, and you can make with these 6 different products, you can create over 50 different drink flavors. So you can mix and match how you like. You can put your aloe digest, your concentrate in there. You can mix your apothecary in there with these juices. So there's lots of fun, different things that you can, have a good time exploring with the juice bar in a bag.
I love all the great information. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Does anybody else have any other questions or comments?
Thank you so much for this presentation, ma'am. I appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. Amrita, did you want to hop on a call and we could just dive in a little bit deeper? And I'm happy to give you a consultation just after this call if you have time.
I actually, if I can get your information and reach out to you when I do have time. I just have to get my students' stuff together, but I wanted to attend this call and get more information.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here again. Do you want to just give me your phone number and I can send you a text?
Sure. I can text it to you on the chat. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Blessah, for leading the presentation today. And thanks, Amrita, for joining, and Melody. And Melody, I didn't get your friend's name, but thank you so much for joining us here today. And Melody, I'll go ahead and send you a text. We can schedule a call if your friend needs help ordering when she's ready.
Okay, I got your number, Amrita, and I will send you a text just now. And thank you all so much. Have a wonderful Saturday.